Hey everybody, welcome to Allride, and today we're kicking things off with another review episode, and we're back at Lyne HQ with Dale Holmes himself. And today we're actually here to talk about Lyne and all that they do. It's a wonderful, proudly South African company, and they've got an awesome range of products. And yeah, we're going to take you through a little bit about them, but here our main focus is something that they launched in December last year called the Holy Rail, and it's literally been flying out the door. Let's check it out.
Hey guys, Dale here from Lyne Components. Today I'm going to show you a closer look at our exciting new product called the Holy Rail. The main idea behind the Holy Rail is to reduce the amount of spares carried on the rider's body and rather mount them to your bike frame. This allows you to ride free of a backpack or saddlebag. The Holy Rail is a modular mounting system that enables flexibility of mounting accessories to your bicycle. It works by attaching the Holy Rail to your bottle cage mounts on either the down tube or C tube. You can then get creative with repositioning and mounting accessories and spares to the bike. The system uses standard M5 by 0.8 bolts, meaning existing bottle cage accessories are compatible with the mounting nuts. The Holy Rail is made up of a few key components. The rail itself is 6061 alloy and uses steel mounting nuts to fasten down your accessories. A rubber skirt is positioned below the rail, which acts as a protective layer for your frame, as well as a seal to avoid dirt from getting under the rail. The rail kit includes various length bolts and also includes slide nuts and twist nuts for mounting. If you don't have any bottle cage mounts available, then we have Holy Rail mounting straps which allow you to mount the Holy Rail to any tube.
So as part of any normal process, from a design perspective, there are going to be a number of iterations in developing the product. Why don't you take us through it? We've got a couple of them lined up here behind us.
Sure. Yeah, so basically it all started with this profile. This was just an existing aluminium profile that I hacked up with a hacksaw. The challenge with this was to put it on my bike and ride Sony to sea and see if I could actually manage a stage race without any hydration pack or saddlebag or anything. So I put that on the bike, it worked really well, I used it for the entire stage race, and that's where the concept all started, and we realized that this thing actually had some merit. So that's where it all started. We then started looking at different ways of putting things onto the rail and what shapes would work, and started with simple things like cardboard prototypes. That then moved into things like 3D printed boxes, which we rode with and tried and used, and then moving into the actual final product, closer to the final product, and then various different iterations of zips, material thicknesses, all sorts of changes to the insides, foam liners, all sorts of that kind of thing. We also then were looking at all different types of integrations of tools. How can we clip tools onto the rail and actually use these things actively, from strapping them on aluminium prototypes to final products, which are kind of neat solutions to adding tools to the rail. So yeah, there were lots of different prototypes, lots of different designs, and we think we've got a pretty solid base now of accessories.
Yeah, and it looks, I mean, what's interesting to me the most is the number of configurations that you can run. So you buy one Holy Rail, if you're going to do a stage race and you want 2 bottles, you can run 2 bottles, assuming your bike allows it. But if you're riding more of an enduro event where you're going to have to ride with a pack, you can also incorporate maybe a few more tools instead of an extra bottle. So a really flexible and diverse product. In terms of mounting it to the bike though, is there any risk of the frame getting damaged?
Yeah, this was one of the concerns that a lot of people have had. Our opinions are pretty simple. If your bottle cage bosses are dodgy or are going to fail, it's going to fail with the Holy Rail or not. It all depends on the quality of bottle cage bosses on your bike. The idea of loading up the bottle cage bosses is not a new idea. I mean, people have been running 1 liter bottles with pumps and bombs and all sorts of things, bolted to them. The Holy Rail, provides a safe platform to bolt things on. It's a long flat surface. It spreads the load across the surface. And the rail itself has a bit of give and flex in it. So the idea is that the rail fails before you damage your bottle cage bosses. The fact that it's also suspended off a rubber skirt helps sort of preload the rail, and it helps a little bit, you know, from stopping getting those forces directly, you know, into your bottle cage bosses. So the idea for us is, it's simple, you know, just look after your bottle cage bosses, don't over torque them, don't under tighten them, and it should be absolutely fine.
There is a strap option though, am I right?
Yes, there's a strap, and especially if you're going to run a longer rail, like a very long rail, you can add an extra strap just for a little bit more stability. For guys who don't have bottle cage bosses, the straps are about to launch. We're launching these straps. They can also then be mounted upside down under your top tube. That's what I run personally on my bike because it's got a horizontal shock, which means you can't run a holy rail. So yeah, it allows for a whole bunch of variations. I mean, you can even run them on the top of the top tube if you wanted to. So it's, yeah, the straps allow a whole bunch of options.
Dale, thanks for your time today and taking us through the Holy Rail. Folks, if you want to check out the rest of the Lyne products on offer in more detail, head over to their website. The link is in the description below. And a big up from all of us here at All Ride, and I'd imagine a lot of other riders here in South Africa, for leading the charge and trying to bring price point down but offer really high quality items. Folks, thanks for tuning in. If you like what you've seen, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications so you don't miss a beat when it comes to us pushing out our weekly shows. And yeah, we look forward to seeing you for the next episode, Thursday next week. Lock and load. Adios till then.